They couldn't handle that. No, they couldn't handle that. If they really knew the fact, they really don't. To have a gift, it is a curse. To be the light, you must feel.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where we discuss popular mainstream music. And today we're going to be talking about what needs to be talked about, okay? Kendrick versus Jcole. And Jcole apologizing to Kendrick. Crazy, and we're going to get into why this is crazy. But if you enjoyed this snippet of music at the beginning of this video, please check it out, guys. This is my music. I'm a music artist too. I have my music here on YouTube. All you gotta do is type my name and it will pop out. And you can also check out all my music on all music streaming platforms. So definitely check it out, guys. I really appreciate it. But getting back into Jcole and Kendrick, and Jcole apologizing for his diss.
Hey, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly, but at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Okay, I already was talking about Jcole, and I was gonna make a video wondering, getting into why people hate Jcole, why the hip-hop community has a lot of hate for Jcole. He's very highly respected, but there's always lots of harsh criticism for Jcole. And hearing the news yesterday that he wanted to apologize and remove the track, the diss track, which I think it was called Seven Drills. Yeah, it's called the 7-minute drill track. Okay, that answered basically my whole question. That answered everything. This action that he took, apologizing, regretting his diss track from Kendrick, this is why the hip-hop community is always getting on Jcole, despite how talented and successful he is. Now, to me, like, when the 7-minute drill, I actually liked it. Now, I was wondering, why were people getting on him? Because people felt like his disses weren't strong. He was kind of talking about how, you know, Kendrick's not consistent. He takes long breaks. One of his albums wasn't really that good, which people disagree with, and how he's not like consistent and relevant, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, people felt like his disses didn't go that hard. He didn't really go for the jugular. A lot of people didn't agree with him, blah, blah, blah. Personally, I was kind of defending Jcole because I was saying like, hey, like, yeah, his disses weren't hard. They didn't really go for the jugular, so to speak. But like, I mean, did Kendrick truly go for the jugular? Kendrick shocked everyone, but he's the one who started it. So technically, Jcole's response should amp it up. He should amp it up, not be so lukewarm, in my opinion. But however, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, hey, he's just starting. He just gave one response. Who knows? If Kendrick gives another, he might go harder. And then on top of that, I felt like the song 7-minute drill, in my personal opinion, I felt like the song was fire. Like, just on a vibe level, not talking about the lyrics, okay? So don't tell me about, oh, it didn't go that hard lyrically. I'm not talking about the lyrics and the bars. I just felt like the song overall was pretty vibey. I think his creativity and how he rhymes, his rhyming scheme, and the way he plays with everything, I felt like it was hella vibey. You know, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been listening to a lot of bad rap lately, so maybe that's why I have this bias, but I personally thought 7-minute drill was pretty vibey. Also, the album, which I didn't get to listen to, I heard was really good too. And I'm pretty sure, like, in my personal opinion, Jcole's a really talented artist. Like, he makes pretty good music. Like, there's a difference between bad disses and just bad music, okay? Like, 7-minute drill isn't a bad song. Maybe you just don't think the disses are hard. And when we're talking about hip hop and diss tracks, it's all about the disses. So I understand why nobody cares for the fact that it's vibey and it's a nice listen. What did you say? But like I said, I gave Jcole the benefit of the doubt. I said, you know what? He didn't go that hard. Maybe this is the first. If Kendrick comes hard again, if Kendrick comes again, he can come harder. And the song isn't too bad. Now that he has apologized for this, I mean, oh my God. Like, it's like, Jcole, you might as well transfer the pop genre. Because in hip hop, you have to compete. Hip hop is fiery. Okay, it comes from the streets. It comes from an aggressive energy. It's assertion. Hip hop to me is like equivalent to like playing drums versus like any other instrument. It's not about the melodies or anything. It's a straight rhythm, straight bars. So it's like it's feisty. It's hard. It's hardcore. And it's like, dude, you wanted to apologize, dude. This is not gonna help you. This is why hip hop community is always downplaying Jcole, even though he's very talented, he makes good music. It's because he is too nice. He's too much of a nice boy. They don't like that hip hop, okay? Now, I like to talk a lot about pop music, so I feel like Jcole's song would have done great in the pop genre. Well, I don't even understand it. Jcole has the skills to rap. He could have went harder if he wanted to. And he always backs down. I mean, I guess it's his personality. I guess he likes to be more at peace. But that's why. This is why you get the criticism that you get. I mean, this is why you get the criticism that you get. Because in hip hop, you got to be competitive. You got to fight for yourself. It goes with the energy of the music. It's bars. It's rapping. You going hard. And we need to talk about this Big Three talk. Because Kendrick is literally dismantling the whole Big Three talk. Because he's making you guys pretty much re-look at all three of them and rethink how you see them. He's like, no, this is not Big Three. This is Big Me. And he's proving it because, one, Drake hasn't responded. And please go watch my other video about Kendrick versus Drake and how this is going to really not do well for Drake. Because Drake really, in my opinion, isn't a great battle rapper. But Jcole, who has the potential to be a great battle rapper, is too nice. Too nice. It's gonna make a lot of people rethink about what they think about the Big Three, who are the true big legends. Not saying that they aren't. It doesn't take with Jcole, but it makes you think of this in a different perspective. And now this is proof of why people think Jcole ain't all that. Now, I still think he's talented, but I feel like when we're talking in the topic of diss rapping, of rap, okay, battle rap. I said this even about the other video about Nicki versus Meg. People were talking about Hiss, and Hiss isn't catchy. It's not about being catchy. It's about bars. When we talk about rap and dissing, we're talking about bars. We're talking about straight rapping. It's not about a hook. Okay, and this is the issue that Drake is gonna have. Okay, but Jcole has the potential to throw bars. He can do it. He wants to be a nice boy. And nice boys finish last in rap. I no longer have a case. I had one because the guy has bars, the guy is talented, the guy can throw shots, the guy can diss if he wanted to. The guy's too scared. The guy is too nice. The guy wants peace. He could be one of the top, but he'll never be the top because he's too afraid to really compete. So, you know, with Jcole, like, yo, bruh, I don't know what's going on. You didn't have to do this. This was not necessary. But again, I feel like this speaks deeper. Kendrick is revealing to us what this Big Three is about. Where do these dudes really belong in? Not in the same category with him. Commercially, yes. And I don't know, this is really big for Kendrick. Like, I feel like Kendrick didn't even go ham and he's already rippling the way we see these hip-hop artists. Like, this whole Big Three thing, y'all can't talk about the Big Three anymore like that. Like, Kendrick deaded that. He deaded the Big Three talk. No more Big Three talk. You gotta talk about these artists individually. And you have to talk about them in a more complex way. Because what is the Big Three really? It's about the most commercially successful artists. But the most commercially successful artists aren't the most talented. And I think that's what Kendrick is pointing out. And Jcole is talented. But he's not a competitor. He doesn't go hard. And when you can't go hard, that is a huge issue with hip hop because there's politics within each genre of music. And pop music, the politics is you cannot be anti-women. You can't be incredibly misogynistic and sexist in pop music. You will get canceled. In hip hop, you could get away with misogyny, which is not okay, but I'm just saying, you could get away with a little misogyny, but you cannot get away with being a pussy. No offense, but you can't get away with it. So when it comes to the hip hop politics, man, J. Cole, you dropped the ball game, and I was really rooting for you because I know you have the skills. Why do you care to apologize? This is the rap game, bruh. But hey, Kendrick is revealing this. This is why Kendrick doesn't want to be compared to J. Cole. And I'm telling you, J. Cole's not only getting his karma, Drake is gonna get his too. We're still waiting on Drake, but wow. Again, I still see talent in J. Cole. I still think he's incredibly talented. It doesn't take away any of that. Think about this. What do you guys think about J. Cole apologizing for his track and wanting to remove it? I mean, oh my God. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I really need to hear it. And we'll talk later, okay? Thanks for watching. And check out my music, guys. I'm a music artist too. All right. We'll talk later in the next video.